Oh, tiger sightings! This way! Let's go this way then. That is not a tiger. Hello, and welcome to Hello. I am Clutch. I am incredibly thrilled today because this is my first time ever going to an international zoo in Sydney, Australia, the Taronga Zoo. This is a very exciting place. I've never been here before. I am doing this as part of kind of a different experience. So the way I'm going to show this is going to be a little bit different because I'm doing something called a Roar and Snore, where you get to stay overnight at the actual zoo and see some extra exhibits. I'm not going to show too much of that, so this might be a little bit all over the place because I'm going to get to see some kind of behind the scenes stuff, but I want to show you as much as I can outside of that of what the zoo looks like. So from an American perspective, I'm really excited to see a zoo from a different country, from a different continent even. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So anyway, just come along with me. This facade is just magnificent. It is a fun thing. You don't see this, I feel like, at other zoos. It's just, if you look really close, it says Taronga Zoological Park. It's very ornate. It is really cool. This is a fantastic entrance. All right, here's a good look at the map. It is a very maze-like place. It feels bigger than I think it actually is because walking around seems to be pretty quick. But what's really cool is just like it is like a maze. It just feels very natural and organic the way it flows. And so if you want to pause, you can see things better. But like we're kind of actually at the bottom right now when I'm getting a picture of this map. So that's kind of where the ferries would get you, or down here, and then I think they would take you all the way around the front way up there. But so there's a lot of cool stuff here.
So just to give some context, the Roar and Snore takes place after the park closes, so you kind of get the zoo all to yourself. It's really very cool to see the zoo with no people in it. So the part you're going to see here is the zookeepers taking us around, showing us a few extra animals, and just generally helping us get the vibe of the place.
Look at this habitat. This habitat is for the koala, and it's just amazing. It's like a spiral ramp. He's just hiding. It's hard to see. He's hiding in there. Let's see if we can get a better view up here. Oh, yeah, there you are.
Giraffe, isn't it?
Yeah. There he is.
Oh, he's just like putting his head down. Oh.
This is me after all my jet lag. The northern hoary frog. Oh, they're so tiny. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. So tiny. These are so cute. I see the appeal. This zoo could really use a giant, sexy statue of an ape. Oh, great. Look at this. Great gunga munga. That's unbelievable. Wow. There's the bridge and the opera house. That is spectacular. This is a Fennic fox. Look at those ears. That's absolutely adorable. Came out for us just to say hello. Okay, bye. See, this is why I love zoos. Because you just walk around and there's just feels like you're in an amusement park. It's themed and it's fun. And it's just immersive and I love it.
He's actually one of our bigger education snakes, so he's pretty impressive when I do bring him out. Yeah, I love that reaction. Cool. So we're not very creative with his name. He's actually, anyone actually want to guess the species first, actually? No, we're very close to a diamond python in pattern, actually.
Got some Meerkats. Oh, so cute.
In the daytime, because they love the sun, you can, and they are like, you can see they've dug. So yeah, one right there for you as well, guys. So Meerkats. So yeah, so the one up on the platform you normally see, obviously is looking out for danger, being such a small animal, fairly easy for predators to come and get them. So they take turns to do that. They also have a ranking, kind of like chimpanzees, and they actually make the lower ranking meerkats do the sentry duty, but they do take turns. And then when they do see danger, they've got a number of communication barks mainly. They'll bark out to each other.
Who wants to see a capybara? There's a capybara. Look at this guy. Hi, Capybera. Hello, sir. Look at you. Like a giant groundhog.
Capybaras have become everyone's
I love 'em.
favorite animal. World's biggest rodent. So a giant guinea pig, basically.
Oh my gosh.
But because of a famous song that went crazy, just pretty lucky to be seeing this beautiful guy can do. I was just trying to talk to you to get a sense, but I actually prefer to see him in the natural light. But I want you to see those horns first of all, and then I'll let you see him. So I've just thrown some lettuce into that bucket for him to encourage him. He's, like Belle said, he is a bongo. Is a forest-dwelling antelope. So we always think about antelopes as being sort of.
Just want to do a quick tour of our Roar Snore tent. There's not much to it. Kind of a little thing out here in the corner, but there was a big bed. And then there's a small bed. And those plugs in the back. And they gave you a fan. But the big thing was, what's out here? This is our entrance. When you walk out, this is what you get to see. Oh, yeah. You just get to see the Sydney Harbour Bridge. You get to see the Opera House in the distance. And the whole skyline. It's absolutely amazing. Even got a cruise ship out there. That's awesome. It is this calm, well, it's a little windy, but this is something else. This view is, you can't beat this.
So now that it's the morning, we were taken around to see more of the zoo, check out some additional animals, and have a couple special animal encounters. So, let's go see all that.
A little hard to see here, but a couple giant tortoises. Look at these guys. It's hard to tell, but they are huge.
I think of them as being like little elephant stuff.
Michelangelo. Here's a better shot of those tortoisei. Tortoises? Tortoxin.
Any ecosystem that they live in. Anyone want to work out why they're incredibly important?
Big Andean condor.
What are they doing? Yeah, so they don't eat live animals. They obviously fly.
Nice little rainforest trail. Oh yeah, those are full roosters. I keep thinking there's actual stuff in the trees, but it's just a lot of statues. Alright, nobody out this morning, it looks like. Okay, we get it, it's the morning.
Stegos. Stegos is a sponsor.
Yeah, Stegos chicken.
Lovely water feature. Look at the little hippos. Oh, so cute. Oh, they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just having a morning snickety. Nom, 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 nom. Oh my gosh. I just wanna love them. A little hard to see, but there's a red panda in the trees. Look at the little guy. Go get it.
See what they're coming up the tree.
Wow. Look how cute. Wow.
So the reason
Adorable. This guy is adventurous. Agility. Just love all these winding pathways and up and downs, and just feels very, reminds me of the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, where it's just like built into the land. Oh, look at this guy. I'd love, a baby, or a relatively young one. Oh my gosh. Can we get a third one? Oh. It's amazing.
Or they're having little micro naps. So it does make it a little bit difficult when we try and get their attention because we can't actually see what they're focused on.
This guy's magnificent.
It's the most amusing feature, but probably one of the most important. It can grow to about 45 centimeters or 18 inches. And it's a lot of that long tongue.
Look at this goober.
Would be their hearts.
Try to hit the bar. That's funny. Actually getting to walk into the giraffe pen. Oh, giraffe look a lot different in Australia. I'm trying to get the giraffes to come over so to give them a snack. Oh, this is great.
I'm almost ready to ride today off and go home and play with my dog all day.
They are adorable and magnificent.
So guys, anybody that wants to go, if you
Their
haven't
tongue
had to go
feels
yet,
very strange if it touches you slightly.
Come and enjoy them while you can, guys.
Whoa!
Sorry.
That's awesome.
You're being a sweetheart.
They are so magnificent.
And they're trying to break their legs with you on the go. You can normally tell a flake bite as opposed to a normal bite because
Press the other belly.
they'll get inside on. Yeah, they'll ready to.
But a lot of people don't actually come down this park area. Old aquarium, so way back in the day we did have an aquarium. Obviously way too small now to house the animals that you would have in an aquarium. And it's one in Darling Harbour, so there's no point in us trying to compete with them.
This is kind of in the marine area where there's seals and penguins. This is really fun.
You can see the diver there scrubbing the...
Oh, let's see.
Scrubbing the things ready for
Ooh,
the
let's see. Look at this animal.
We actually have divers that come in,
What is that?
dive, and clean the tanks.
Oh, that's known as a human.
These are, well, we used to call them fairy penguins, but they're moving away from that now. They're calling them just little penguins. I naturally still call them fairy penguins. That might be mum and dad actually.
These
and the
are
babies might be
Fjordland
somewhere else.
penguins. These are only found in New Zealand, apparently. Even though I'm in Australia. You can see this close.
Fjordland penguins are up here, guys. We've got a little penguin, also known as fairy penguins, but these are the Fjordlands.
Oh, here comes Charlie. Oh, wow. Hello.
Always try to set these sessions up for success. Now those three. That's about as loud as he gets. We used seals last night. Real loud barking seals. May have heard
Look at this
that
guy.
seal line.
Woo! Nice catch.
All over 2 layers of it.
Yeah, come here.
Same layer as he has, the outer layer.
Hi,
And then
Charlie.
underneath on the fur seals, they have a guard hair. Sorry, an underfur. And that underfur is so incredibly thick it doesn't
Nice.
allow water to penetrate down.
Good job.
Going into winter. So his winter diet would be probably up around the 14
Look at these
16 kilos of fish a day.
Like he has kind of like
And his summer
nails
diet
or
at the
knuckles or
moment,
something.
He's coming slowly trending back up, and he's on about
That's cool.
67 kilos.
Oh.
His fur at the moment,
Whoa.
where we've shaved small patches. So what you're seeing Ellie do now,
Wow.
his teeth, 2 big problems,
Oh.
because 2 of the worst things
Charlie's
to do is
pooped.
diet high in fish and diet high in salt. Generally on a female until around
Yeah.
10 months after we saw it mating.
Charlie the Majestic.
We get excited because we saw the mate,
Ow.
and then there was a really long wait.
Ow, 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 ow.
They'll go through a number of colour changes in their life. When he was born,
Bye,
he
Charlie.
was chocolate brown. At around about 3 months old, he changed into
So after that wonderful up-close hangout with Charlie, the Roar Snore program was over. But then we got full access to the zoo for the rest of the day. So let's see what the rest of the zoo has to offer.
Now we're gonna do the tiger trek and look for some tigers. Back this way. Oh, quite the maze. I just love the theming and the feel. It just, again, I know this is now, what is it? Nepalese? It feels all Nepalese. Nepalese.
No, it's Sumatra,
Sumatra. Where's Sumatra?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Okay.
We think. Oh, tiger sightings. This way. Let's go this way then. That is not a tiger. Ooh, a discovery trail. I'm gonna see what I can discover. Ooh. Oh. Hey. Wow. I've discovered that this discovery trail doesn't discover much. Alright, walking into this big place. These windows are just huge and open. Yeah. Okay, I think we got at least one. Oh, that's cool. This is fun. You can just go in here and like look in the front. And I'm too old to climb that far, so we're gonna go back to the window. Okay. We got a tiger back there. Let's see if we can see a little better. There he is. He's just waking up, having a snack.
Having breakfast.
Having the most important meal of the day. Something I love about zoos is just like the immersiveness of the environments, and like these paths just to go between the exhibits are just completely foliaged over. There's rocks, there's little less obvious walking path. It feels like, as I often say, you're kind of like in a line at an amusement park, at Disney World or something, but this is much more real, and that makes it better. I love this. I love zoos. I was zoomed in this whole shot. I like this sign here. It says, please be aware. Oh, please beware. Birds may swoop and steal your food. Please don't feed the locals. That's great, because as we're walking around here, and it might not be, yeah, there's just birds multiplying every 10 seconds, yelling, screaming, swooping. They'll steal your stuff, so watch out. Got some gorillas here. I can see you. Also just having a snack. Wow. This guy don't care.
He's even licking his fingers.
And this seems to be just where they hang out when they're outside their habitat, because it's part of their habitat. Hey. Because he's eating some hay. Looks like he's eating the hay, but I think he's eating the stuff that's like in it. Wow. Now these guys, these apes look very strange. Oh, he's got something in his eye. Get it? Get it? Okay, there you go. Good job. Okay, well, there's a butt shot. So there's a lot of like conservation efforts here, which is really cool and I like. So they've got this humongous building, this Amphibian and Reptile Conservation Center. I don't know exactly what's inside of it. I think it's cool architecture, and I appreciate the conservation efforts that go into the zoo-ness and the zoology and the things with zoos that people know much better than me. Ah, a snake! And here we have one of the most, I feel like, traditional animals of Australia, the red kangaroo. And I believe this is one with their little baby, a little Joey. They're cute. They move so interestingly. Or I call them marsupials, yes? That sounds right. These are the ones that I think can get like really buff and like box you. Look at this kangaroo standing up. You can see how like they look sturdy. And yeah, apparently they use their tail almost like a third limb to help with balance and movement, which is very cool. Yeah, wow. Oh, look it, he's in the pouch. Look in the pouch. Look at that in the pouch. Can you see that? Oh my gosh. It's hard to see, but like, oh, turn back. Literally in the pouch. So maybe that's the baby one. Wow. That is cool. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get a different angle. All right, here he is again. There's the red kangaroo. And you can see that they got the baby in the pouch. That's incredible. I don't think I've ever seen that in person in my life. This is amazing. Ah, zoos are wonderful places. All right, he came a little bit closer. You can kind of see a little better here. Look at this. It's amazing. I know I've said all the adjectives I need to say, but like, he's literally just hanging in there. It's a stroller in your tummy. That's amazing. Look at him jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump around. Now going into the Tasmanian Devil Conservation Center. I don't know if I've ever seen a Tasmanian devil in person. Let's see if we can see him. No, that's okay. So something that keeps happening here in this zoo is they have statues and like, I don't know, figurines of animals, and I keep thinking that I'm seeing something. That's just pretend. So no Tasmanian devil yet. Let's see if we can find one in a moment. Oh, he's sleeping still. We found him, but he's sleeping. He's tiny. He looks so fluffy. Right now he's cute. Oh, there's a big old spider right there. Oh, and a big old spider right there. Kind of hard to see, but let's see. Spider. Yeah, look at that. Creepy. So because I couldn't get a great shot of them since they're sleeping, don't want to disturb them, this is what they do look like when they're up and about, just so you can see them. And then they like to sing. Kind of in the back corner, they have the kids trail, which still, what makes an animal a kid's animal? I guess farm animals like goats and chickens and stuff. But there's wombats, and I always say it wrong. And echidna, I'm terrible. And wombats, and I still want to see it all. Apparently there might be tarantulas as well, so that'll be fun. And you get to start by going through this cute little house. Look at this cute little house you get to start by going through. I love that so much. So we got some creepy crawlies in here. This is a golden huntsman spider. This guy is real, and he's huge, and he's terrifying. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Heebie-jeebies. So up here, you can kind of see him over the log there. This apparently is known as the children's python. And this is seriously not a joke. This is named after a scientist. I thought it was for kids. No, seriously not a joke. Yeah, I'm reading on the sign here. Look at this. The guy is a scientist who, his name is in honor of his J.G. children. That's the type of joke I would always make, but that's actually real. Australia is hilarious without even trying. And up here we have an orb spider. These legs are creepy. I'm kind of glad they're not moving, because like, I know I said it in my Omaha zoo visit, but like, I love seeing these because they're behind glass. So these are called phasmids, and at first it looks like you're not seeing them, but if we go closer inspection, that's one right there. There's one right there. There's these guys up here. Oh mama, they are just, like, they're not even moving, which I think if they were moving, they'd be so much creepier. Whew. Like, once I saw them, again, the heebie-jeebies, it's real. This is a Goliath stick insect. Look at this thing. This is, oh my gosh. They're so still, you wouldn't even know they're there. That's amazing. So we're walking around the kids area and just want to point out how cute it is. It's adorable. It's like a lot of little, like, just cute things. I don't even know what to say. Like, there are animals when you look in and around. Oh, look at this. Who do we got over here?
Bunnies.
We got some bunnies. Those are not little bunnies.
Oh, okay, some big bunnies.
Those are some big bunnies. But like, something great about the zoo is just how immersive, like, the environments are. It just, oh, look at all these guys. We've got some, looks like guinea pigs. No? Wombats. I think they'd be wombats.
No, these don't look like wombats.
No? I don't know what a wombat looks like.
I thought
these-
the wombats were back there.
Well, we'll find out. Look at these guys. They're adorable. I don't care what you are. You're cute. Okay, so what I was looking at before was definitely not a wombat, because that's what a wombat looks like. And this is the way to the wombat burrow. So we're gonna go find some wombats. And spiders. All right, here we have a southern hairy-nosed wombat. He's just sleeping, so we're gonna let him be calm there, but there he is. He's cute. All these animals are so very cute. This is a burrowing cockroach. They are creepy. It's a little dark here, so hard to tell exactly, but they look like, what's the word? Troglodytes, I believe? Ooh. These are Spinifex hopping mice. They're having a cute little, just like,
A family
meal.
meal.
Yeah, a little family meal. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Look at these guys. Having some broccoli. Oh my goosness. Yum, yum, yum. There's a little feast for everybody. Everyone's so polite. Look at this terror of the jungle. So I think it's not technically an ostrich. I think it might be an emu. There's no sign right here. But I think emus and ostriches are very similar, if not the exact same thing. I am not a zoologist. And what are you? A sheep? You know, I'm all the way in Australia, but apparently there's a little bit of Tennessee here because we got a goat on a roof. That's a deep cut reference. I haven't filmed that video. But if you understand it, you're amazing. Cusco!
You threw off my groove.
The groove. Sometimes you just turn a corner. It just feels like there's a lot going on. Like you could go left. It looks like very much human climbing course. But then there's dingoes up here. So we're gonna look for some dingoes. There he is, just right on the rock. Just chilling. It's a little breezy. Probably just taking it easy. And then way in the back over there, you got a second one. Also just taking it easy. So this whole thing apparently is a koala encounter. And you get to walk across this whole fun kind of canopy thing. So let's see. This is, first of all, I love this. Oh, I can see one in the tree in the distance. We'll get a little closer. Spotted one guy sleeping in the tree up here. So not the best view of him, but it's still cool to see. Let's go find some more sleeping in more trees, because that's what they do. Yeah, they're all sleeping in trees right now, but it's still really cool. So you got one right up here. Got another cute guy over here sleeping in a tree over there. And then way in the distance, you got your third guy sleeping down there. Here's another one. There's actually a lot hiding in these trees, but this one you can see pretty well. He's just having a snooze. They're so still, they almost don't even look like they're real. They look like all the statues we've been seeing around. But this is great. So cute. So this is right at the start. Again, we're coming from kind of a different angle, but this is right at the introduction. Welcome to Roar Snore, Kangaroo country. So you have to go through these gates because, let's see what we can see in here. I know we saw some kangaroos earlier, but like, this is just one big open space. Oh, there they are. There's a whole bunch of the distance over there. Kangaroos, like, they just walk around. They could come right up to you, and it's really awesome. Like this guy here, there's you see, walking path. Nothing between me and him. We could have a tassel. I think the word I was looking for was tussle. Wrestle? I don't know. It's definitely not tassel. Got a wallaby over here. I believe this one's name is Rocco. Just look at all those kangaroos. Some in some very sassy poses. Look at this sassy kangaroo. Now I'm gonna check out the Australian Rainforest Aviary down this fun path. I love all these paths. You're just immersed in it. This isn't even the aviary yet. This is just the pathway to the aviary. Aviary! This feels like Jurassic Park 3. Which is scary, but fun. Alright, is that closed? That door's closed? Let's go into the aviary. Ooh, yeah, this is awesome. This is like a jungle in here. Oh, geez, that was the door. Got some birds here. There's a lot, so there's like a whole kind of guide, but they're flying around everywhere randomly, so it's hard to really get a pin on them. This is very good for bird watchers. Easy to find. Many birds. I need to watch where I'm walking. This is cool because the way this is set up feels like you're almost, oh yeah, look at that guy. The way, oh, bye-bye. The way this is set up almost feels like you're just out in the open, but you are in an enclosure, which is very cool. Oh yeah, look at that, he's just on the bench there. He's beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. Look at him. Oh, fantastic. Mine, mine, mine. So outside the aviary, I just want to point out this cool little thing. They kind of have like a little statue evolution thing from like dinosaurs to dinosaurs with kind of feathery things to birds, and it's funny, it's like, it feels like that is such a commonly known and accepted thing now, but when I was growing up, that felt like it was new and novel when like Jurassic Park first came out, and now it's just in statue form. It is accepted. Got this cool lemur enclosure here. It's a little bit chilly today, or I guess relatively, so like they're all hanging under this like heat lamp here, but they're cool. I like how they move. It almost looks like you can walk in here, but this door over here is locked, so I'm not sure if like sometimes you can walk in or if that's a special experience, but it is cool to see these lemurs. I love their tails and the way they move and the way they look. It's very, very exotic. I like to move it, move it. Alright, so we're gonna take in the Seals for the Wild show. See some seals who are, I guess, for the wild. They are not calm seals at all. Wow. Woo! That's a human, that's not a seal.
Now this species of seal is native to America. They're found from San Francisco all the way down to Baja, Mexico. Now although Murphy looks like a shark, what he's actually showing us is a natural behaviour in which seals use to cool down. It's known as thermoregulation.
So we're going to send him all the way to the top of that cliff. And for no reason at all, he only weighs 260 kilos, so you'll be fine, I hope. Alright, so on the count of 3, jump Diego. 1, 2, 3.
Jump Diego!
Well, I thought you guys did a fantastic job. But we also have to ask Diego. Diego, was that loud enough for you? He said no. Tell you what though, we're going to try it again. This time I think we need a lot more energy. So again on the count of 3, but with everything you've got. See how we go. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
A big jump from Diego.
Yeah, Diego.
I think we're about
Good
even
job.
on this splash zone there. Now we really do appreciate you coming
yes.
down and joining us.
I
here
got
at
splashed.
the Wall.
That seal show was amazing. That was cute. It was quick, but they did some really cute, cool things and talked about like sustainability with good places to get actual like your food from here that are good for the environment. Stuff that I don't know because I'm not from Australia, but it was adorable. I just liked the messaging, and it was a great little show. When we were here, it was only once a day, so make sure you catch it. So for lunch, we're going to, I think, just a Taronga food market. It seems pretty big. Let's see what we got. Oh, cute. Simple, straightforward. I like it. Okay, so what I just showed you there a second ago was just a cafe. At the other end is actually the whole place to eat. A lot of food items here, a lot of good stuff. Looks like there's a lot of hot things, cold things, great things you can just grab and go. And lots of ice cream novelties. So we got some beer. Yes, beer comes first. And some kasha pizza, Smith's chips, another beer. But the interesting thing that I got here was, this is a beetroot and like buckwheat patty. So it's something very different, so I just wanted to give it a try. And like all good adventures, you have to exit through the zoo shop. I'll show you a couple maybe quick things in here. Seems pretty sizable. Of course, you got all of your stuffed animal needs. A lot of cute stuff. Let's take a closer look. Got a lot of cool mugs here. I kind of like this one. And it comes in different colors. You got green, black, red. And this, I'm not seeing a price. Oh, $14.95. So that's $14.95 Australian. That's only like 10 American. Oh no, nope. That's the animal mug. Taronga retro mug is $18.95. Still not bad. That's still only like about like 12, 13 in USD. So not too bad. And as I really like, a lot of good magnets. Some fun different ones. Let's see what we got here. How much might this guy cost? Again, I don't think they don't put the price on the actual magnet. So I'm not seeing an actual price for it. So I am sorry. I'm assuming it's not too bad. There's a pretty good one. This kind of shows you the main entryway, which is cool. So that's kind of nice. And then you got all these different animals, which is just adorable. Got some nice shirts here of the Taronga Zoo as well. These are, looks like 37 Australian dollars. All right, so that'll kind of do it for their time at the Taronga Zoo in Sydney, Australia. Now, I know this one was a little bit all over the place. The nature of just the experience that we were having, I wanted to show you what I could and how, so I know it probably a little bit back and forth, quick here and there, but I wanted to show you all the animals I could. But this place is really cool. Again, it's kind of like a weird maze-like environment. You're kind of just walking along and all of a sudden you're at the next exhibit or the next enclosure, but it is a wonderful, cool place. It's cool to go to a zoo that, this is my first international zoo I've ever been to, so I had a great time. Thank you for coming along with me. If you do like this zoo video or you want to see my favorite zoo in America, you can watch my trip to the Omaha Zoo, which, yes, it's in Omaha, amazing zoo. That video is right here. It's a wonderful one. But until I see you in the next one, goodbye. I am still Clutch.